Hi everybody, this is Nicolas Pedon speaking, and in today's video podcast I would like to review with you how to improve your site crawling rate with a good website structure. Having a good site crawling rate is extremely important to help you have your page indexed in the search engine not only faster but also to have your page stay there longer. Let's review the different site structure. Okay, there is three main website structure we come across usually on internet. The first is the silo structure design, the second is the flat structure design, and the third one is what we call the three-tier structure design. Let's review them individually. Okay, the silo structure design looks like what you see on the chart. It is most often applied for e-commerce site or even some corporate site. Typically, you will start at the level 1 where you enter the site. It's like a welcome page with a nice picture, a nice layout to introduce you. You just need to click to enter the site. Then you reach the actual home page of the site with the different menu. For customization purpose, you might be offered the possibility to select your own language or location. As you follow through, the system may actually ask you then, are you a new customer? Are you a current customer or not? And then you make your selection. Then you have to go through the products category. Then you will browse all the products list there from the first page, second page, and so on until you find your actual product. From that product selection, you have to choose a product variation and so on and so on. As you can see, the process is very linear and it's like a silo. This is why it's called the silo structure design. The main inconvenience of this, if you notice, by the time you reach your product page, you need to have clicked at least 4 to 8 times. This is way too much. Next, the flat structure design. Totally at the opposite this time. All the pages are directly accessible from the home page and just one click away. From an SEO point of view, this is actually very interesting because the crawling rate and the link juice is spread quite quickly and evenly amongst your content. When it comes to crawling, this is probably the best design you can have. With all those pages being so close and so easy to access from the home page, the crawling rate will be excellent. However, when you consider sites of bigger size, this structure quickly becomes unmanageable. This is why we tend to prefer the next structure. This is the three-tier structure design because it is organized on 3 different levels. As you can see, people enter the home page where they have then the possibility to choose between your different categories and then your content pages. As you can see, each content is organized within a category linked to the home page. So no matter where the person wants to go, each page should be accessible within 2 clicks. So when it comes to website and crawling and indexing, how does it matter? Well, in average, a bot doesn't crawl deeper than 3 levels. That is 2 clicks away. So when you consider the first site structure we've seen with 8, 9, 10 or more level diffs, this is very unpractical for the bot. Just consider this like a theme park game, you know. You start the game with 3 tokens, and whenever you enter a page, you have to give 1 token away. By the time you don't have token anymore, it's game over. By putting your page too deeply, you increase the chance of not having the bot crawling your page. And we all know that a page that isn't crawled is a page that won't be indexed. So you have to be very careful about that. Not only the crawling is important, but the link juice flow too. For a page to be indexed, it needs to receive sufficient link juice. And the deeper you link, the more link juice you are losing at each level. And when you consider that that link juice from the PageRank is also split among all the links that you have on each page each time, all too often, by the time the crawlers, if it goes that far, or if the link juice reach the page at a time, the link juice flowing to that page is actually too low. And the search engine start to consider this page as non-authoritative and not interesting enough to be listed in their index. And this is why often people wonder why my page have dropped from the search engine. This is simply because of using the wrong structure. That page have become somehow inaccessible to the crawlers or have lost its link juice flow. Using the second or third search structure as I explained before, you can prevent this problem by having your crawling and link juice flowing very nicely all over your site. So in conclusion, I would just like to tell you that using a proper structured site, not only individual pages will get indexed faster, but more pages of your site will be considered authoritative and will be indexed simultaneously instead of never being found or being dropped after a while. Of course, it's very important also to mention that you should think and consider your site structure at the beginning when you start your site and not after a while. This will save you a lot of time and will actually make you increase your productivity a lot. Well, after this short video, I would like to ask you, do you consider your site well structured or do you think you have to redesign everything? Think about that. Well, I hope you enjoyed this short video podcast and I hope to see you next time. Thank you very much. Goodbye.